started the video?
Yeah. Hey everybody, this is Janelle Cole from Milk and Honey Meadows, and we are doing some honey extraction. So I thought that since we have cell service where we are, I would share with you what we're doing. So Peter just uncapped this deep frame. He uses an uncapping knife, and now he's using a little scraper to open the cells up. And you can see down in there all of the wax cappings that will one day be candles or salve. And then after he scrapes all that off, opens up the cells, we take it over here to the extractor, drop the frames in, all going the same way, and then our nifty extractor operator spins it. He's our energy. And so he spins it and the honey comes out. What, Anna?
There's like a piece, so it's like not.
So here we are, cutting off more wax cappings. Yeah, that's a pretty thick. They don't always draw it out as thick as they have this time. But yeah, it's pretty cool to look at. And each of those little cells contains honey, and then they cover it with a little bit of wax. They don't cover it until it's been dehydrated. So it's real important for beekeepers that we wait until it's capped and covered. And oftentimes, we usually try to check the moisture content even when we are extracting, just to make sure that it is the right moisture level. So anyway, and don't worry, all that good honey that's dripping down into there, we get to collect that too. So none of this gets wasted. But he's continuing with this frame, and then he's going to move it into the extractor. So then we spin the extractor, which you'll see in a second, and then we've got a gate down here at the bottom. So as the honey gets spun,
It's called spunning.
it's not. It's the honey, we spin these around, we'll show you in a second, and the honey's at the bottom, and it starts to build up, and then you open this little gate, so then the honey comes out. So I've talked to you about filtered honey, and what we sell is unfiltered. We strain out. I've told you the difference between filtered and strained. Filtered is where you're taking out everything except the liquid, so you're getting all the pollen and everything. So that's not what we do. What we do is we strain out pieces of wax, so you can see the pieces of wax in there. There might be a few baby bees in there, because sometimes the queen gets confused and she lays where the honey is. I can see some grass in there. There usually we'll see a hive beetle walking around. So we're not filtering out the pollen. We're just basically making sure that it's clean honey and it doesn't have all this debris in it. So we strain out the debris. We do not filter our honey. We do not heat our honey in any way. A lot of people will heat up the honey so that it will go through the filter faster. But then, like I said, what you're getting doesn't have the pollen in it that makes local honey, you know, what it is. So, all right, so we're gonna show you here. Everybody's got their hands clear. And our spinner is gonna spin it. He usually spins it a little faster. Goodness.
Okay, I don't think Anna should be the one to step on
Well,
that. She's literally the lightest person here.
Okay, so spinning around,
Worst
and
spinner out of all of them.
let's see if you can see it down there. are you doing? Oh. So yes, you can see the honey down there.
Word.
That's his fingers. Anyway, so we do that, and then they're gonna take the frames up because we only do one side at a time. So all the frames have to go the same direction, because if you didn't know it, the cells, they're not straight, they're kind of canted so that the honey stays in there. And so, okay, so now you'll get a little bit better view. And you can see the honey coming out. So we are in an inspectable facility today doing this, which is why we have internet service. Otherwise we're in like our metal building with no service. But the benefit to doing this is that we're going to be able to sell it in the store locally, and I could ship it now. So previously I have to actually, somebody in my family or me has to hand it to you in order for us to legally sell it, and I couldn't ship it. But we'll be able to ship this honey, and we'll be able to sell it through some local stores, so we're pretty excited about that.
Take the lightest frame out. These are last.
I think this is my favorite part, except that this isn't a very good one.
How do we bear on? Here, Anna, throw this one in there.
So we've got 4 boxes that we're doing. So if you haven't gotten honey this season, you have time. We have lots of honey. We have lots of honey still, and then of course we're getting more. If you don't know the benefits of local honey, then you probably haven't been following my page for very long. But it's great for your health. It's great for allergies. It's great for, it'll help you sleep.
This is really going to take some pressing, so there's only one frame. So I will let you all do it. Excited. Yeah. This is going to be.
Put your hand. So we're very thankful to have, here you can put your foot on there. Thankful to have these teenage boys helping. My husband got called off to work unexpectedly. So, but you can see in here, this is all of our wax cappings. We have people all the time that ask us if we sell our wax, and currently we do not, because we use it. It goes into the salves or the lip balm that you buy from me. We use our own wax. It takes a lot to get it clean, but we do candles, but all this is just, well, it's dirty, but it's beeswax, and it's covered with honey, and the honey is amazing. Oh yeah, that's good. That's really good. So, and we've got more frames here. Oh, well, I just touched the wax. So there's some more frames. So you can see, again, completely capped. There's a lot more honey out there, but it's not capped. So, like I said, we have to wait. You want at least 70 to 80% of the frame capped with wax. Otherwise, you can introduce too much moisture into the honey. So, and then these, so what happens with this frame, right? It's a mess, it's dirty. Some of those those yellow dots, that's actually pollen. So they've stored pollen in those little cells. And so they'll eat that later. They'll come in and they'll clean all this honey out. They'll repair any wax that's been damaged. That's the bees. So we'll put this back in the beehive probably tonight. And they'll make any repairs, they'll clean it all out, and then they will start filling it. And the reason we're harvesting right now is because the next plant for them to start harvesting honey from is goldenrod. Goldenrod. It's goldenrod season. Goldenrod's about to bloom, and we don't particularly like goldenrod honey. Some people do like fall honey, but we like the summer and spring. So anyway, thanks for joining us. hope you enjoyed watching us harvest honey. And if you need a bottle, let me know. And I'll let you know where it's gonna be for sale. We should have it in some stores this week. So, have a great day. Bye.